What up, though? What's good, everybody? We are back in the place be Hot Tag Radio. I'm your host. My name's Cliff, and next to me, to my right, probably on your left hand side, is Oops the Dramas.
The Oopsadamas, baby. What up, though?
And we here. We just gonna discuss a lot of things going on this week in wrestling, man, and also last week with the Night of Champions, man, and big things been going on, man, within AEW and in WWE. Right now we have what's going on with AEW. We have the big return announcement by Tony Khan.
Worst kept secret in wrestling.
Again. CM Punk returning during the first night of AEW Collision. I think Tony Khan had to announce it though. This is different from the other worst kept secret in wrestling when CM Punk debuted for AEW, because the hype was so hyped that he knew he was going to sell out that building in Chicago anyway.
Just to go right back to Chicago.
Yeah.
We knew what the deal was. That the show was rumored to be in Chicago. There was a new show. CM Punk all of a sudden in the headlines talking bullshit about him not coming back to the company. I don't know, man. Worst kept secret, but they said that they had some legal stuff they couldn't proceed with. That's why they couldn't.
I don't believe that. I
man, neither,
bro. I think he announced CM Punk right now because they are having trouble selling out all these Collision shows right now.
Nobody wants to say shit. Okay, let me stop.
It's been rumors that the shows that was announced before the Chicago show that they've been having trouble selling out the buildings or getting great ticket sales with that. So in order to basically sell out Chicago arena is to announce CM Punk. And also they'll also bring in the eyes of other viewers too that only follow the bigger name wrestlers at AEW like CM Punk. But CM Punk, without CM Punk, AEW wasn't doing no numbers, no good ratings, no great ticket sales. Everything just went down without CM Punk. So it's a great get for CM Punk coming back to AEW.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about it is CM Punk coming back. It has issues backstage. Because it's some people that don't want them back. But if you run a business, and you trying to get, hey, listen, and this is the harsh reality of things, man. Hey, we need more ticket sales. We need more people at the house shows. Hey, if y'all want to get paid and me not start purging the roster of cutting all this talent, we need something going here. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense business wise. I was on Punk's side anyway to how that shit all went down. I was on Punk's side anyway. But bringing them back now, yeah, they in dire need of ticket sales, man. That last pay-per-view, you could tell that wasn't the normal AEW crowd.
Yeah. I heard that that crowd wasn't excited for nothing really. Only during the Armageddon match and basically the last two matches, and it basically wasn't your typical AEW crowd from past pay-per-views. And
some parts here in the States after Puerto Rico with WWE, I'm like, damn, they came right back to a dead crowd here in the States.
Yeah, Puerto Rico set the bar.
It did. So I mean, a lot of the states, but you gotta, as a company, as a wrestling company, WWE too, man, y'all gotta go to y'all hot spots, man. Just go to y'all hot spots. You know what I'm saying? Because the crowd could kill a show.
I think that's the problem. That's the problem with AEW though. They are going to their hot spots. That's all they go to. They're basically Las Vegas, Chicago. They don't go to. They just go to the few spots they go to. I think the people who keep on going to them shows are getting kind of tired of looking at the same shit. Just wrestling matches. There's no stories.
They definitely
need something else to dive into.
Yeah, they definitely need some good booking. They definitely need some good stories. They definitely need the matches is there, man. Like y'all can have. Listen, bro, y'all can have a good match. Right. It's like underground hip hop, man. I love underground hip hop, but a lot of the guys in underground hip hop are not marketable enough to make it in the mainstream with casual fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all have the skill. Yeah, you're making great songs and great beats, but it's just not getting to that mass appeal. And that's what WWE puts on their wrestlers. They're superstars. It's like, hey, man, we're going to get you. Like Matt Riddle already had a name, but they know WWE know how to make you a household name.
Exactly.
Like, bro, they had a slow dude. They had a slow character, Eugene.
Right.
Get over, bro.
Made him into a lovable character.
Made him a lovable worldwide national character.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's Eugene. It's like, dog. It's like y'all may not agree with some of the tactics they got to do for your ass, but they got to understand a lot of the shit. A lot of y'all wrestlers are bland as fuck. You're boring, and you don't have that mass appeal. And a lot of people in AEW don't have that mass appeal. A lot of the bigger segments we see usually involves somebody from WWE. But like you were saying, Cliff, story.
Exactly. And I think what AEW was wrong, and I didn't like it at first when they first came out with it, but now I think they should have kept it, was the power rankings they had, because I think they could have based little marginal stories under those power rankings, the top 10 rankings, and still keep their, you know, we just doing wrestling matches and base little stories off power rankings, you know, off focusing on one goal, and that's winning the world championship off the power rankings. Then you will have your two main event stories on top. Then you have your power ranking stories, and that could have did Tony Khan good if they would have kept the power rankings.
I think they was getting hard. It was probably getting harder to book with that, you know, because man, you know what, Cliff, you're right. You is right though, because when they stopped going away from that, remember when Hangman Page won the title?
Right. Which Hangman, the drunk Hangman Page, or
when he won the title and defended the title against Dante Martin?
Yeah.
Like, how did Dante Martin get a title shot, bro?
Exactly.
Like made 0 sense. And those ranking systems you can make a legit case for people that's like on a 10 match win streak. You know what I'm saying? You can make a legit, just like boxing, like UFC. You make the fights. Okay, well, this is interesting. What do they say?
This is Pierre. The WWE has dedicated fan base. Their stories are rinse and wash and repeat. And
who did that? P,
yeah.
Man, see, we just come on, P. Came a long way, bro. Don't set us back with this nonsense. That ain't Rich Ross's to repeat.
It's definitely
come on.
To repeat. You have some. I mean, if you watch wrestling for years, yeah, you might have some that are rinse, watch, and repeat.
The bloodline is
the bloodline is not a rinse, watch, and repeat story. It's not even the Judgment Day is not even rinse, watch, and repeat. You got the story with Dominic and Rey Mysterio. That's not no rinse, watch, repeat.
That was original, and right. and that storyline got Dominic with the most heat in the company. Like outside of Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? Dominic probably number one.
Exactly. And you go back to going back to AEW, that you if you had that top 10, you got easy stories you can go to put random matches to and make it simple with Tony Khan, you know what I'm saying? And just have your basic your main stories as your championship match and your whatever other stories you have with the tag team, whatever. And that's simple right there. Instead of having random matches like if you watch, did you watch AEW Wednesday, this past Wednesday?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
They had that random triple threat match with the Swerve, Big.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is this match? Why are they doing this match? A triple threat for nothing, just because they was the last three in the Battle Royal.
Did the winner at least get a shot at Orange Cassidy, or no?
Yes. They already had that match booked. Swerve was going to go against Orange Cassidy before the triple threat. They just had the match.
Wow.
Swerve was already booked to face Orange Cassidy.
AEW got it. They can only focus on the WWE guys and the Bucks and Kenny. Like, if you notice who all got the storylines, AEW has been rinse, Ross, and repeat. The same people getting the storylines.
Yeah.
Now I was me and Cliff was talking off camera earlier. And Cliff sent me a video earlier this week about MJF. And Cliff agreed with all the stuff MJF is saying. MJF is talking about, I'm not going to be on TV a lot. I'm not going to just wrestle anybody. I get that because we, champion is champion. Cliff made a good point that, hey, champion, I ain't going to be here every week. You know what I'm saying? But who is MJF's rival? Like, you have to have a good feud when you champion.
MJF, right? What? That's with AEW. They don't have no good. They can't set up good rivals.
That's what I'm saying. For the world title, you gotta have opposition. Who's the op? Like Stone Cold had feuds. He had a lot of them.
Yeah, right.
The main feud was The Rock. Who is MJF's Rock feud? It ain't gonna be CM. If it's CM Punk, then kiss the bus goodbye. they coming out at Survivor Series.
Why you think that?
Huh?
Why you think that? I think that's maybe he could be a good feud with him, but
listen, it's already gonna be 10.
It's hard to set MJF with a feud.
He gotta have who's his foil. Like, somebody has to be the foil. Somebody has to be. It has to be a legit shot of us thinking like he can lose the title.
Yes, that's just like this. Just like the problem we have with Roman Reigns right now. It had to be a legit face that, like you said, that we got convinced that he can beat that person. Same thing with MJF. Somebody got to be convincing to win that championship from him. And I don't see nobody in AEW besides if you put a Kenny Omega in the main event again, beating him. You got Adam Page, but I don't see him I don't see him winning the title anytime soon.
Who?
Adam Page.
Nobody winning that. No, listen. MJF got the belt forever. But somebody has to be able to come in and, you know what I'm saying, give us an impression, or somebody he can work a whole program with it, huh?
Oh, I'm agreeing with Pierre. You say to build a character, not even a champion. About a lot of good characters need a rival. Yeah, a lot of good characters need a rival, and it's hard. For MJF, it's hard to build that rival because I don't see no consistent rivals besides. I mean, you got people from the
you ain't building them up.
They're not built up.
Them pillars, man. Them midgets. Listen, they cruiserweights, and nobody. And they listen. We are. Come on, man. I don't give a damn how many near falls it was. I almost thought Cody was going to win at WrestleMania. It was a chance that Cody was going to win at WrestleMania. So we didn't know who was going to win. And that pillar match, we knew who was coming to win. They're not giving that title to Darby Allin, Jungle Boy, or Sammy Guevara.
Let me ask you something. What you think about Darby Allin losing to a headlock takeover again? You think they just burying him?
No, I think it's. I don't know, man. It be giving MJF talking points. It ain't no. I don't think it's no burial. It just, I think it's somewhere down the line MJF gonna lose a title like that.
Got King Diesel said the only rival for MJF is Punk or Omega.
They've been keeping Omega far away. Far away. They've been keeping him far away. And that's the program. You know what I'm saying? But now you got Forbidden Door. It's already confirmed Omega versus Ospreay.
Again?
At Wembley Stadium.
Oh, that's at what about Forbidden Door though?
I'm sorry. Forbidden Door. It's June, so Forbidden Door with Omega and Ospreay, and then All In. They was teasing FTR versus the Elite in a 6-man tag or whatever. Then. They fucked up with the booking because I think All In and All Out is a week apart. Right. They got 2 pay-per-views, a week and a half. I mean, it's a week between the two. So
this is what I think. This is what I think AEW should do. They have a great story right now that can happen. But I don't think it's going to happen. They got CM Punk coming back, right? And they got the new story with Dom Callis turning against Kenny Omega. Then you have the BCC against the Elite. If that's still going on, I don't know. They stopped going. AEW they just stopped shit. But you can have Dom Callis recruit his new family with Takeshita, recruit CM Punk to go against Kenny Omega. Then you have Takeshita and CM Punk with Dom Callis working with BCC against the Elite. But CM Punk can go against Omega.
It's rumored that it's going to be Punk and Jay White. It's rumored that them niggas going to be on a whole different
spectrum.
Show.
Spectrum.
Yeah. So it might not be them having any matches. Because, like we talked off camera earlier, The Punks might be in they might be in WWE.
And you right, King Diesel, for Ben Dory, that it is pretty much a gimmick. I want to call it a gimmick pay-per-view because last week's pay-per-view was more gimmicky.
What your boy call it, Cliff?
What your boy call it? A dream match pay-per-view.
What your boy MJF call it, Cliff?
What I forgot what he said.
Indie Fest.
Oh, Indie Fest.
It's an Indie Fest.
It's an Indie Fest pay-per-view. Real shit is not gonna happen. I mean, you're gonna have their one-off matches and that's it against New Japan versus AEW, and that's it. You may see some New Japan talent in ROH going against people and just dream matches, basically.
Look, it's the dream shit for all the indie fans. Tony Khan is the billionaire who came and appeased all the marks.
Right.
All those marks. Okay. We want these super dream matches on these big stages. New Japan is great. It's not big here. So people, the casual fans be watching, they're like, who is this? Aussie Open. Okay, the niche fans,
right.
Though, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, who is that? Like, I mean,
I'm telling y'all,
I
man.
like the dudes from Aussie Open, but that was my first last year.
Yeah.
That was my first time even knowing about them, the tag team. I already knew about Will Ospreay. King Diesel, if you still watching, what you think about how you think AEW should go about as building better stories to regain interest from the casuals and the people who don't really know about AEW like that, to regain interest into AEW, because right now I think AEW is losing interest from the hardcore fans that look at in the US, looking at the attendance from the past couple of weeks of shows that have been pretty kind of
the attendance, the ratings, the video game looked like Smackdown 2 from the PS2. They dropped the ball. They do. They dropped the ball on the game. I've seen the final preview. They dropped the ball on the game. Ain't no damn way that game's supposed to look like that when I'm playing on my Xbox Series X and soon to be PS5. No, it looked like a PS2 game with 20 frames per second. And the game been in development for 2 years.
And it looked good when it first started off. Then I'm like, oh.
That final build, that shit looked trash.
I'll wait till I see some videos on it before I even try to buy anything.
Look,
I didn't even buy the WWE pay-per-view.
Wait until that bitch on clearance.
Wait till it hit $19.99.
I was gonna cop it day one. Store. That bitch look ass. You're right, P. That shit look ass. Listen, I was gonna cop it day one because I'm like, everybody gonna play it. Fuck it, let's all get on that bitch. Man, listen, bro.
What's up, Isaiah? So we could go to the next topic. We have we could just go through a quick overview of the Night of Champions. Night of Champions was a great pay-per-view. These Saudi shows been getting better and better each year.
They care more now. Yeah.
It
used to be just y'all gonna do a wrestle. Come on back to the back. Right. Now they bringing the story over there.
Right. They bring the story. You got a real crowd. They don't have the dignitaries in front with the sofas and everything in front of the hard camera just chilling. Now you got real fans, you got kids just cheering, and having fun.
They know the music.
They know the music. Story. Like they bring the story over there. I mean, so I don't mind them having more pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia. People, you got people got the naysayers and stuff like that, but they keep on bringing shows like that. Hey, keep it going, man. They ended they ended Night of Champions with the super kick around the world. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, when Jimmy hit that super kick, my heart kind of dropped.
Yeah. Hey, Bianca losing the title. They're one of the most creative finishes. Yeah. I see what they said. They need to stop being WWE Live from the beginning. They said they're going to be sports-based wrestling. They ain't got mimosa matches. They get mimosa matches. Yeah.
Right.
WWE like WWE, like it's hard. The thing about this wrestling shit is it's hard to do something new, but it's hard to outproduce the top. It's like a billionaire can start a football league tomorrow. You're not gonna catch up to the NFL, not even 100 years.
Right.
So you're not direct competition. So you need to give an alternative. Like Vince McMahon first XFL was kind of an alternative because they had different rules, and then the NFL stole their camera equipment. They stole the way they shot the game because the XFL was the first to do the behind the quarterback look. Mm-hmm. It was an alternative look. So you gotta be an alternative.
And you got to start creating some stuff, creating new stuff and new stars too. You can't keep on taking the talent just because they left a big company and sign them so quick, and you get that name value to get that shock value to come to the company. Let them cool off, then sign them. Build up your homegrown stars like your Darby's and your I think Powerhouse Hobbs. They're trying to do that, but once they build them up, they drop the ball on them. Perfect example.
Start and stop.
Perfect example.
Yeah. Start and stop.
Warlow is the only person that beat MJF. Where he at now? He should be in the main event picture right now.
They dropped the ball. And honestly, and I don't want to spend too much time on AEW, but like if you go get the same ratings anyways, just stick with them. Y'all, they won't spike in the rating. Nobody is spiking y'all ratings. The only person that's spiking y'all ratings is CM Punk. Okay.
Right.
Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks. You brought Action Andretti, made him a household name by beating Chris Jericho his first night. Focus on him. Hook got to start wrestling more in the regular division. Like Hook got to be a full-time wrestler now. I can't hide his flaws. Stick with him.
I mean that's true. I mean I don't think they're trying extra hard to keep up with WWE. I think they're trying to extra hard to downgrade WWE with it as put them down and doing whatever they want, put them in promos and shit like that. They need to just be their own separate entity. Don't acknowledge WWE at all. Just do your shit and keep it moving. Stop acknowledging WWE, and you won't have people like me and Oob or whatever criticizing you because you trying to do your own thing. Just stop. Stop.
Right.
Stop being Tony Khan.
Be the alternative, man. Be an alternative. Fuck half them dudes. Let them go back because you haven't had your wave of people leaving yet. And now you got your 3 most important signings coming up. And shit, they want to see what a WrestleMania feel like. Trust me.
I'm telling you.
They want to see what WrestleMania feel like. You think people don't? Okay. You think a motherfucker? I'm in the USFL. I'm the MVP, and the NFL say, "Hey, we want to sign you, nigga." Bye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I do this shit for.
You want to be on that big stage, and
right.
And you think none of them people? You don't think none of them people in AEW want to be in that big stage, like who want to try to headline WrestleMania? Why do you think they do? Why do you think they do this shit for?
Facts.
You know. But you go back to Night of Champions right quick, man. Yeah, you said Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair losing the title against Asuka was a complete surprise for me. Because at first I didn't think Bianca was going to lose that title. She was going to have a Roman Reigns reign. I didn't think, because Asuka, I'm not too hype on Asuka right now, but
I am.
I didn't see her winning at all.
That was a shocker.
I thought Io Sky was.
Not yet. But that crowd was drying up on Bianca. The crowd was drying up on Bianca. She was in that. Remember, we talked about it one show. She was in that Cena cycle of you just lining people up. No story. She beating this person. She beating that person. You know, the feud she had with Alexa Bliss. Now we know why that abruptly ended, because Alexa got pregnant.
Yeah, right.
So now we know why that abruptly. Okay. But it was time, because I think it's time for a character change. I think it's time for her to go more of a heel.
I don't think they're gonna turn her heel just because they got too much invested in her, like with the young children and stuff like that. But she need a character adjustment. I say that.
She needed her rival.
She need a rival.
She got it.
I think it's time for WWE, SmackDown, or Raw, both basically, to build up more women, more single women competitors. They need that one to be more dominant, just like a Rhea or just like a Bianca, because they're few far in between, and you got so many people in NXT that are worthy, but they're not ready as of yet. Because right now, I think the SmackDown women division, I think it's gonna get kind of stale, because you don't see no. Look who they had at the Fatal 4-Way last week. Lacey Evans. She haven't been on for weeks.
Sergeant Lacey.
Lacey Evans, really? Like, I mean, you got the homegirl from LWO, but she's not believable. Who else?
I don't know what happened to the
Blackheart.
They need to build her up.
Yeah,
you know, need to let Shotzi do her thing, man. I don't know if it's going to take a mid-card title for the women. I really love the tag team titles going on Ronda and Shayna, though. I really feel like
definitely, yeah.
That's good for the tag division. Pair them women up and make them legit tag teams. Same outfit and names. Like, if y'all not doing nothing with them, pair a lot of these women up, give them a tag team name, give them the same outfit, and boom.
What's your
promo? Can't talk.
What's your favorite? Right.
He can't even wrestle a whole match. They hiding they years of inexperience with him and having them book like that. I'm telling you.
And they put him in a tag team with Jungle Jack Perry. Oh my god!
Yeah, making them this reclusive. Like, he coming whooping grown dudes with 20 years experience. All right, that's enough. That's enough for AEW.
We get back to AEW. We get back. We gave him 30 minutes. Now we gotta criticize WWE.
Right. But yeah, that women's division, man. Let the tag divisions, get Ronda and Shayna just having great matches. Now, this is one way I feel like you can fix the women's division. All their matches has to be at least 8 to 12 minutes. Yeah. Because when we watch the women's wrestle out there, they rushing through their matches so fast, the loser look like a jobber.
Right.
If you have a nice long 10 to 12 minute, 8 to 12 minute match of them going at it and they look strong in defeat, you can start showcasing the woman more. And then you can start killing time on the TV, man. Man, I know Raw runtime is around 2 hours with commercials. Man, give the women about 45 minutes of the show.
Right, they can start it off with the show, man.
Yeah, but the women got to bring it, man. When they giving y'all that time and they giving y'all 10, 15 minutes, y'all got to go out there and have bangers. Y'all got to go out there and have them NXT bangers. You know what I'm saying?
And they got to learn how to talk.
Sloppy, too. Huh?
You got to learn how to talk too.
Most of them can though. Who bad on the mic?
I'm just saying they sound too scripty all the time.
Yeah, let them go. Let them rip. Let them go. But they be having a hard time finding the storyline for women.
You right, Carl. They do bury mostly every women from NXT, and like same thing like with Chelsea Blackheart, Gargano girl. You have dang. What's the other girl that broke her knee? Her tore both her ACLs and her knees before and just came back. Anyway, they buried them. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't bury Gargano wife.
She ain't winning.
Nobody know who she was, bro. She came out.
Nobody knows she was. Yeah,
and it was like who? Like
right.
They gotta get established, bro. I'm telling you, a lot of them people that Triple H was overzealous in bringing back and bringing up, like, oh man, they were actually pretty good, bro. Triple H, come on, bro. Like, Candice could have stayed down, but I understand you bringing her up. The thing that fucked that whole thing up was Ciampa getting injured. They had a good storyline brewing.
Yeah,
So a lot of the times it don't be them getting buried. It be like people say FTR. FTR comes to the main roster from NXT. Get put in the feud with New Day day one. First match or first encounter, oh boy, break his jaw.
Right.
He out. So they come back. Then, oh boy, what happened? The other one tear his bicep.
Yeah, tore his bicep, yeah.
Boom. The show goes on. So all these plans I have for you, Finn, day one, Finn came to the main roster. He won the Universal title. Hurt his shoulder.
They couldn't regain what momentum he had.
It be. I don't. So a lot of them NXT people that get caught up, it don't be Vince burying them like Ciampa this time. Ciampa comes to the main roster when Triple H take over. Ciampa is hot. Ciampa is in a good storyline. He hot. He had a great match with Bobby Lashley. People starting to know who he is. Dexter Lumis come up. Boom, boom, boom. Ciampa injured. Whole thing had to get boom, boom, boom. Johnny Gargano, even though he had some decent outings, he ain't getting these footing because he has no story.
So how do you feel about bringing the old spots back from the past, like the barbershop with the girls and the NXT and Rolling, Rhea? What is it? Rollins and Rhea.
Oh, the old spots from back in the day with the barbershop shit.
Yeah, like the you talking about like the the TV shows like the
HBK did about 3 of his old things back in the day. He did it over on NXT.
Oh, the old spots. He did. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He did the fading. He did. Yeah, he a little unoriginal.
I mean, I don't mind it because you got new viewers watching that stuff for the first time over there in NXT. So I don't mind it. Old people like us, people in their 40s, we know it. That brings back nostalgia. I mean, I like it only for NXT. They can't do it. They can't do it back in the main roster. But
you paying homage. I can see one time, but you did it 4 times. HBK.
It's better than redoing actual spots like wrestling matches, like they was doing in AEW for all them, redoing a whole Bret Hart match.
Yeah,
I thought
that'd be FTR, man, paying too much homage. Nobody gives a fuck, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We understand y'all love that shit, but
FTW gave FTW. They gave the FTW title personally owned. They making.
They gave Hook that FTW title from Ricky Starks. It made Ricky Starks like a bitch.
Right. Then what are they doing with it? It's
Nothing.
A non-title. It's not even a sanctioned title, really. And they keep on acknowledging it as a title, but it's not a title.
It's not a sanction, but I ain't forgiving how they how they put that damn title off Ricky Starks. They had Hook squash him.
They did squash him because they wanted to big up Hook, and they realized they rushed Hook to that roster. He can't talk. He's too small. He's not believable. He's not big as Taz. He's not big as Taz. What we gonna do with this dude? He can't what?
He can't sell.
Oh, he can't sell. What are we gonna do with Hook? Now they stuck. They want to have pops all the time.
Yeah, bro. That motherfucker grew up off a meme.
Right. Some stuff you just can't. You can't. I don't get AEW sometimes. You got main eventers. You got Ricky Starks, Powerhouse Hobbs, my favorite wrestler in AEW.
Yeah,
it's not being used. FTR, they not being used right. They big up this tag team division. Where are the tag teams? Yeah, they promised me tag teams.
Shit, WWE got to get a move with the tag teams too.
I think they doing they doing it real slow, but they trying. But it's
how
with WWE, all their main TV time is devoted. They gotta find that spark.
Imperium kind of told KO them that y'all holding the titles is a disgrace, so that might be a good program, and I would love Imperium to get them damn titles, but they gotta split these titles up, bro, and because
definitely,
like I'm saying,
they definitely do.
SmackDown, I need a reason to watch SmackDown now, even though the bloodline is crazy on there. Shit, we ain't no world champion, we ain't got no tag team champion.
They need to put the Hurt Business on SmackDown with the Street Profits.
Give everybody something to do, bro. Give everybody something to do. Montez Ford keep getting frustrated. Have MVP come to him. Make him the new golden boy. I'll tell you, Montez Ford can go from tag team to world champion, but use everybody better, man. Omos, bro, you back to being a bodyguard.
Now we're gonna move the topic forward to. I want to ask everybody who's watching right now or still in the chat is the Bloodline storyline, is this the greatest wrestling storyline ever told? What you think, Ooh?
Outside of Elizabeth saying, "Oh yeah," this outside of Macho Man Elizabeth, hell yeah. Word up!
It's the layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon layers.
Everything going full circle. Everything coming full circle.
Line.
Good matches in there. Emotion. People getting put over. This is cinema. And now we got another layer added with Jimmy now, like saying, fuck y'all. There's rumors that they bringing in more members. Man, come on, man.
Let me tell you, they built up Jey Uso as a singles competitor. They brought in Solo Sikoa from NXT, built him up tremendously right off bat as far as being interfering with Drew McIntyre at the match in the UK. Jimmy is getting his flowers right now, you could say.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns already had his flowers. The love that spread it within the bloodline. You have Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
Cause Sammy still factoring in this.
Benefited them, right? So many people benefited off of this 3-year reign of dominance of the bloodline.
Because look, everybody's saying, well, what about Sammy and KO? That go up a notch now too. Because what has Sammy been saying for the last month? Bro, listen to me. He gonna do y'all the same way he did me. Now it unfolded. So now I'm waiting on Monday Night Raw so I can see Jimmy and Sammy talk now finally.
Right.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? Now we got to see where Jay at.
Isaiah said close, but he still think Hogan and Macho Man back in the day was the greatest storyline.
That was, you know what? I remember my mama being mad at Hulk Hogan. He did try to holler at her. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and listen, y'all, we all grew up together. We all grew up the same age. If you watching this, we probably all the same age. That was the first real. We like, man, that was some serious shit. You got lust in your eyes, Hogan. You looking at my woman? Man. So that's why I said Macho Man, the whole Macho Man Elizabeth saga, that's probably like the very first real wrestling soap opera. Now, WCW has some stuff going on over there too. NWO, man. So
I mean, you had the Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes stories. Was pretty good.
The Rise of the Four Horsemen, and that was Dusty Rhodes. Yeah, I'll talk about a few. Because see, the NWO was a great storyline, but it ended badly. So think about a good ass movie that just dope. Yeah, right. But part 2 and 3 of the trilogy was like, you know what I'm saying?
Kane and Taker. Who said this? Carl said Kane and Taker was pretty good. That lasted and went years. Was pretty
Kane
good.
Kane and Taker was good. Kane and Taker. Now the DX saga was good too.
We can't forget the Steve Austin Vince McMahon also.
That's the greatest feud.
Yeah, you're right.
Feud ever. Storyline like
what about the Rock and Stone Cold? That was just straight up who's the best.
Yeah, but that was a feud too. Like the Bloodline storyline started with Roman coming back out of nowhere, somehow miraculously getting the title shot. Come to find out, Paul Heyman pulled the strings, and then got him. I forgot what was the stipulation he had for Roman. That everybody was like, "That's some bullshit that he did." I got to go back and watch it because they got the whole Bloodline storyline on WWE YouTube right now.
I posted it a long time ago too.
He did some shit, and Roman got like a raw deal, and then it come to find out he working with, with Paul Heyman, and then he had to get Jay in line,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Then he used Jimmy to get Jay in line, like, I'm gonna break his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, come on, bro. Then Sammy, then Solo, then come on, Cliff.
Right. Heyman is the underrated part of the story. Heyman is the mold to the story.
Yeah.
Without Heyman, it's no bloodline. You know what I'm
saying? He managed their uncle.
Right. SST, the small SWAT team, and that was their manager. So, man, this bloodline storyline is tremendous, man. If they get homeboy from MLW, both the brothers from MLW, oh my goodness.
Man, when Roman lose the title, Ustradamus predicts Roman's revenge. He gonna disappear for a few months. He gonna come back with a new bloodline, and it's gonna be them two, or some of his other bloodline members.
Right. I don't see no other storyline comparing. Man, whoever beats Roman Reigns is gonna have a hard time.
You gotta be the right person. It almost gotta be Jey Uso.
We were just saying that. I said it gotta be somebody for the bloodline.
Gotta be Jey Uso, and then somebody come crash the parade.
I'm thinking I think it's gonna be Jey Uso. It's gotta be somebody from the bloodline.
It gotta be somebody full circle. It might be them four battling. It might be a triple threat match. All I know is it might be a cash in. But you gotta be careful with Cody getting that title. You gotta be really careful. I know I'm turning on Cody day one. As soon as he get the belt, no. It's over.
Man, it's over, right? You don't like Cody though.
Listen, bro. What do you want to talk about? I'm so sick of this.
Hey, Cody is getting built up to be the perfect face.
He is. But bro, like, do it the right way, man. Because Cody winning the belt with Money in the Bank might be the wrong move, but Cody winning the Royal Rumble again can't be the next move.
Ooh, some hard decisions, man. So we're gonna move on. We got two more topics, then we're gonna end the show off there. We're gonna move on to actually both of these topics can fit. Don Callis. We have two stories about this family, about family. You got Don Callis betraying Kenny Omega with I can't even pronounce my man's name, Takeshita.
Take a shit.
Then you have Solo Sikoa betraying his own brothers. Own blood.
Brother. As of right now, it's just brother, Jay.
Oh, just brother.
You don't know what Jay doing.
So, I'm gonna start off with AEW first. Give them some love. So we've been kind of destroying them today. I think this is one of the best stories AEW have told right now. With Don Callis and Kenny Omega. Because Don Callis has some years with Kenny Omega, bring him over to New Japan, basically brokering him to winning the TNA Impact Championship while Don Callis was working for Impact Wrestling. That's the reason why he got fired he got fired from Impact. He got fired from Impact because he was basically was an insider from Impact to AEW, I guess, or something like that. But Don Callis has a big relationship with Kenny Omega. Now, him turning his back on Kenny, it wasn't no surprise for me because it was foreshadowing for weeks now on AEW TV. But the way they did it was pretty perfect in that cage match against Kenny Omega versus Moxley. Then bring it to Kester at the pay-per-view was a complete surprise right there. I totally forgot about him. Now you got the rumors of him bringing up more people to build his own family against the Elite. I think that's a pretty good story.
Man, the Elite leaving. The Elite leaving. They establishing Don Callis with somebody new, somebody young that they got under contract, and then Kenny Omega and the Bucks after the they contracts up, they gone. But I mean, this storyline is good because one thing about that they had long-term booking wise in AEW is how the Elite been acting towards each other. You know what I'm saying? And now Hangman, like, listen, bro, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page versus the Bucks is probably one of the best tag team matches of all time. And they had the emotion in that. Like that I give AEW credit for. They got emotion with how the Elite broke up, how Hangman felt like the odd man out, how Hangman was having a drinking problem. You know what I'm saying?
I like that Hangman Page.
Yeah, that the drunk man Page.
Right.
So they had a good story with this. It just feels like they're using the Elite to put everybody else over, and then they leave it. And that's why Tony Khan had to go back and get. I think Punk said, "It's them or me."
Well, I mean, if that happens, I mean, they doing the right thing, putting everybody over. That's how Cody did.
The new talent.
Cody did.
Yeah. Give this new kid the heat. Give Don Callis a new talent. Or, you know what I'm saying? Might work it out, but it's one of the better storylines in AEW. I give them that.
Right. What you think about Solo turning on Jimmy?
Man, he got his alliance is like, bro. I think because remember he's sent by the elders.
You right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like Roman the tribal chief. You're going against what the tribal chief say.
You right. You
know
he was sent by the elders. I didn't even think about that.
Sent by the elders. So you gotta sit there to protect Roman Reigns.
So he gonna do whatever the elders tell him to do. More than Roman. So you right.
Roman is power hungry. That's the gist of the thing, though. At first, Roman wasn't power hungry. It was all about honor. Like, look, dog, get out my way. I got to bring this family back to where it needs to be. I got to change the perception of this family. Then it started turning into a power trip.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at one point, Solo.
Isaiah, you right. Solo may win that title too.
Solo might be the one of the throne Roman.
You're right.
Solo might get it.
Rikishi gonna come back, talk sense into Solo, and that's where they will turn face and get him back to with Jimmy and Jay. Well, I mean that make it happen. That make it happen. But I think Triple H is heel, is more on the side with the heel, so I don't think that's going to happen right now. They got to have Solo. Solo got to be more of the enforcer now. So him. God damn, I got a spider right here. But anyway, him protecting Roman is going to be there for months. It's probably until SummerSlam. Probably longer than that. But
man, I think Roman taking a break after SummerSlam.
Solo is where the money gonna be at though, because you notice that the crowd got so quiet when he got that mic,
right?
And he was about to talk like, "No, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief, but these are my brothers."
Right.
Man, the crowd got so quiet, like, dog, we gonna hear this dude talk? Really?
They had Roman on the island, on his own island by himself, and he looked like he's about to cry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that's how it's gonna end, like that, where they all leave him hanging, bro. Like he gonna be in a match, and he ain't gonna have nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna win a match by the skin of his teeth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna leave him, and then music gonna hit from Money in the Bank. He gonna be there all along.
Yeah, King Diesel. Yeah, we got our tickets for SummerSlam. Yeah. We trying to get it set up a meeting, man, before the SummerSlam begin, man. It's probably one of the bars downtown Detroit. Get a little drink in before the festivities start. So if you coming down, hit us up.
Shit, my bro, Miles said he's about to go. Whoever next to us say, "Hey, I got better tickets." You know what I'm saying? I want to see my boys.
Right.
So, and the NXT show was in Ohio the day before.
The NXT show in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say something right here.
That's the last topic.
Yeah, that was the last topic. I'm trying to go through the comments right here. Wait, no. Oh yeah, so let us know if y'all going, man. So hit us up in the group or the Facebook chat. Let us know, or the inbox. I mean,
we'll go to a restaurant down there somewhere in a close vicinity, and and meet up and stuff, or we can meet up afterwards. So we can either meet up somewhere beforehand or meet up somewhere afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You go to the right bar, you might run into one of them. I'm telling you, if we go to the right bar after the show, you might run into one of them. And but we can check the areas around there to see who got promotions going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing stuff for SummerSlam, so we they be having little meet and greets. So that's what I'm on. I'm trying to get a little meet and greet.
Right now, I gotta look at the app and see how much is the parking. We gotta pay ahead for parking. So,
man, hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, King. So we're gonna get up off here. We've been on here for 1 hour and 4 minutes right now, man. Like I said, man, my name is Cliff. This is Ooh. Go on our YouTube page. King is on there. Can you please share that link for us? HT. Cute. It's brand new, so I don't even know. The HT Pod Pro Wrestling, like, share, and subscribe. I will post the link to the YouTube channel so you could subscribe and hit the like button, and watch all the other videos that's on there. And shoot, we'll see y'all later. Ooh, you got any last words?
Oostradamus.
Oops-a-damus, Cliff-a-damus. I really predict everything for real. He just got the name.
If you're stop, I
really predict everything. All right, man. We holler at y'all.